the Daily Ramble podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's Nick. This is my Daily Ramble. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget, please drop a like on the video because it does really help us. Now, I'm going to give our sponsor a shout out because I haven't done that for a while. So we've got, we are sponsored by the lovely people, West Ham people, over at the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Whether it's for personal, your sort of domestic or work orders, whatever it is, you know, tea bags, tea leaves, coffee grounds, coffee beans, they do the lot. It's cheaper than the supermarket. They do good deals as well for in bulk, especially if you use our discount code Claret15. Find their link in the description. Go over and visit them. Great people. Right. Thank you very much, David. Sorry, it's been a while. Okay. England, first of all. We've got to address the elephant in the room. We've got to, unfortunately. Look, I'm not going to go shooting everyone that got overexcited yesterday. I'm not. I was one of them. I was there singing It's Coming Home, believing it's coming home, ignoring everything that's happened in the previous few weeks, all the crap that we've watched, all the luck that we've had again through this tournament, all the moments that were nothing to do with Gareth Southgate, just due to individual brilliance that got us over the line. That ridiculously lucky path that we've had, again, to a final. You had Germany, Spain, Portugal and France on one side, and you had us, Switzerland, Turkey and Holland on the other. He's been given another gift on a plate. Collectively, he's had more luck than any other manager in history in terms of England manager. He's been given gift after gift after gift. You know, quite often, like last time against Italy, you think, oh, we're probably never going to get that chance again. He's got it again. He's wasted it again. Blown it. Yes, he has blown it. Because that final went exactly how it should have gone in retrospect. Spain are not better than England, player for player. We've got a better collection of individuals. We've got more collective talent than Spain. But football is a team game, especially nowadays when you're playing against a team that's coached. Spain are a team that's coached. They believe in their process. They believe in the way that they're playing. They don't rely on individual moments of brilliance. They rely on the process. And they've been brilliant throughout the whole tournament, and they were brilliant in the final as well. We've been shit, and we've had one good half against Holland. That was it. He's made the same mistakes in this tournament, in this final, that he's made in all the previous ones. I mean, to play an hour with Harry Kane, who's been awful, he's been woeful in this tournament. Whether he's carrying an injury or not, I don't know. I don't care. All I know is what I've been watching. He's been awful. He's immobile. He can't even jump for he hasn't been winning a ball in the air. So we've been playing direct hoofball from Pickford, bypassing all of that talent in our team to Harry Kane for him to lose it to a centre-back, straight back at us. He also ditched a formation which had us looking a little bit better against Switzerland and Holland. He ditched it and reverted back to a formation that was shit coming into the tournament. The style of play was awful. We've conceded over 60% possession in a final again. He's tried to cheat his way through this competition because that's what it is. It's cheating. If you're Slovakia or you're Slovenia or you're a team that haven't got the individual ability to go toe-to-toe with your opponent, you can go direct. You can try and kill a game. You can try and play football in that way. You can. But when you've got the collection of players that we've got and you try and play that way, you're just trying to sort of cheat your way. You're trying to cheat football. It's pathetic. It really is. It really is. We didn't really lay a glove on them. We were lucky that Pickford had a great game. It should have been 3-0 before we equalised. It should have been, he made 2 great saves from the 16, 17-year-old. And there was a couple of others as well. So the game should have been gone. It should have been out of sight. We were lucky that Spain weren't quite sharp in that first half, but they came out in the second half all guns blazing. That was it. They was on it. Just far better than us. They deserved the win. But that shouldn't have been the case. But why, oh why, did we play 60 minutes with Harry Kane? And why, oh why, when Harry Kane comes off, did he then put Watkins on to play the same way? Hoofing long balls to Ollie Watkins. Brain dead. I'm sorry. He just looks completely confused, completely perplexed, like he just doesn't understand anything. I just don't get it. I don't get it. He's never going to learn. It's enough now. He's had that team for 8 years. This is a guy where this is not a coach. This is not a man that would be given a job in any Premier League club. He might even struggle to get a championship level job. He's not a coach. The game has moved on. These players have moved on. They play for managers that play a different way. Even out of possession, Spain were 10 times better than us. They hunt in packs. They press as a team. We're awful. But we do have a collection of individuals that will drag you through, that will give you moments. That's why we got to the final, as well as the luck in the draw. You know, the overhead kick from Bellingham, a moment. That weren't engineered by Southgate. You know, bringing on Ollie Watkins and Palmer isn't a masterstroke. These are players that should be starting. They should be playing. What you're doing is you're addressing the fact that, yeah, I know I've made a fuck up. I'm going to play Kane anyway, and then I'm going to take him off and put Watkins on and make myself look amazing. No. That isn't going to work every time. You've got to start with your strongest team. And if you want to play hoofball, play Tony. Because at least he'll win a ball in the air. It was embarrassing. This is a chronic waste of a wonderful crop of players that we've got coming through. And he's tried something different in this tournament. He never gets over the line. He's tried to basically divide the nation in this tournament now as well. He's kind of sort of driven home and tried to sort of galvanise the team with him and create this siege mentality against the world. England fans were part of that. We were outside that loop. Ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. I don't know what they're talking about. We are a team. We do play good football. We get unfair criticism. That's all we've had the whole way through. No, we've been watching shit, lads. You're better than that, which is why we're getting frustrated. We know you're better than that. We know that you can do more than that. We know that this level of football that you're playing is below you. Should be better. So I wouldn't be siding with Southgate, personally. I wouldn't. You know, because that's what they've done. He's kind of created that siege mentality. And that was obviously a tactic coming into this because it's been like that since day one. You know, he refuses. He's very stubborn. Most managers are. But most managers will accept when they've made a mistake. They will accept something isn't working and they will change it. But he just doesn't seem to have that capacity. He can't accept it. He's very stubborn. He wants to engineer the win for the final. He wants to be the one that makes a change to win it. Not just coach the team and let the team go out and win it. Because when you look at the way Spain played football, you're not really talking about the coach, are you? You're not really talking about an amazing substitution that the Spanish coach made, even though he did make substitutions. But what you're talking about is the brilliance of Spain and the way that they played. Those individuals, you're talking about individual players. But when you play such a dour, drab, crap brand of football, you rely on moments in games that a manager, I suppose, can affect by making a few changes. That's what Southgate wants. He wants to construct a win that can be attributed directly to him. I'm sure it is. But look, anyway, I'm hoping it's done. I know that the FA said en route to this final that they wanted him to stay for the next World Cup. I hope that's complete crap. I hope that Southgate accepts now that it's time for somebody else to have a go. It really is. Let this group of players have a chance of winning something. I really think they could. Going into the World Cup, if we go and get a coach, say like an Eddie Howe, somebody that will actually coach that team in a manner that they are accustomed to in their day-to-day jobs for their clubs. You know, rather than going back to the 80s playing hoofball, which is something most of these teams, most of these players in this team will have no idea about. It was shit. So like I said to you, I know people were getting excited and making comparisons with Southgate and and God, but no, he's not a genius. He's useless. The geniuses are on the pitch. He's got a team full of geniuses, but they're being held back. We've seen it all before. It's exactly what we saw. West Ham fans saw with Moyes last year. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So for West Ham fans to sort of switch and have a different mentality towards Southgate all of a sudden, even though I do so, I do get it. I was the same yesterday. I was singing It's Coming Home. Big mistake. Big mistake. But yeah, I enjoyed it up until kickoff. Anyway, look, that is it. There's no additional West Ham news at the moment. Otherwise, I would be talking a bit about West Ham. I gave you all a transfer breakdown. Gave you an exclusive transfer link as well in the Boostcast with John, which I recorded. I think it was released a day ago, so it's still there. It's still in the list. Go and give that a watch if you haven't already. As news develops, we'll update you and give. But yeah, I'm not going to make anything up as it stands at the moment. There's been no more movement, I don't believe. But do expect something today, though. Monday should be a busy day, I think. All right. Speak to you all soon. Enjoy your week. Forget England. Roll on Loppy Ball. And yeah, be interesting to see who the next England manager is going to be. Come on, you odds.